Hello and welcome back to the last race of this weekend for the GT3 Series here at the Austrian street course racetrack. We are here for the final. We are here for race 9 and for 10 laps around the street course, and with Ferrari really good here, but the pole position is for Thomas Breining in the Porsche, but Ferrari is looking really strong here in Austria, and we are ready for an exciting race. Now, the leader currently in point standings is Maxi Götz, 76 points. He is in the lead, but only 1 point in front of Julian Andlauer in the Porsche. But Julian Andlauer is starting in the 22nd position, so it will be a tough one to get some points for him. And currently in 13 points, Kelvin van der Linde, already 11 points behind Maxi Götz, but he's starting in second place, so maybe he can get a good result out of here. The rest of the top 8 with Vella in 4th, then Grenier, Team, Vermeulen and Engstler in the top 8. Still 15 of the 24 drivers have the chance to win the championship, but this will likely change this weekend. After this race we will shrink this amount of drivers. Starting lineup now with already mentioned Thomas Breining in the lead. Then Kelvin van der Linde in second, row 2 for Briscoe and for Calado, the first of the 4 Ferraris. Then a Ferrari row with Hui and Vermeulen, and then comes Mies and Engstler. So we can already see the Ferraris looking really strong here. They had good training base and good qualifying base as well. Here are the last one of the Ferraris, Toni Villander next to Maxi Götz, and then comes Grenier next to Sheldon van der Linde. Then we have the yellow Audi of Ricardo Vella next to Klein in the only McLaren. And then it's Rinnerast next to Klaus Bachler. Next up it's Raffaele Marciello next to Clemens Schmid. And Hoshino next to Bortolotti, Aston Martin Lamborghini row. And then it's Lukas Auer next to Julian Andlauer. And in the last row it's Niki Team alongside Philipp Eng. But now let's go racing one last time this weekend. We are green here at the Austrian street course race. And as we already saw in the other 2 races, it's difficult to overtake in the first 2 corners, but there's the first overtaking opportunity, and already used by the Acura driver Briscoe, the only Acura in the field now, up to second place, and he wants to chase already down the leader. He's on the inside, but Breining is really strong on the outside line, and he remains in first place. What a strong defending from Thomas Breining, and he is really under pressure now because Briscoe is really fast, it seems like. Behind we already saw that Vermeulen overtaking his teammate Calado and is up to 4th place. There is the next attack from Briscoe, but still Breining remains in first place, but he has a train of cars behind him with van der Linde in 3rd and with Vermeulen in 4th place. And now again on the inside, Briscoe, and he's overshooting the corner. Breining overshoots the corner and loses the lead to Briscoe. And Kelvin van der Linde already on the outside of Briscoe. Maybe he can make an attack, but Briscoe still in the lead. What a crazy first 2 laps here on this racetrack. Kelvin van der Linde now close behind the Acura pilot. And in the back we see Vermeulen going by Breining. And so the pole setter losing 3 spots in 1 lap. Kelvin van der Linde close behind Briscoe. Can he make an attack now into the last corners of this racetrack? He goes to the outside once again. Maybe he can make the move. No, he spins out. Kelvin van der Linde spins out. We stay green here in Austria, but Kelvin van der Linde loses a lot of places, going down the order and moving Vermeulen up to second place. What a crazy race so far, with the Ferrari pilot now in second, with Breining also I think back to 3rd, yes, and then with Luca Engstler in the Audi in 4th place. So a lot of changing happening here in this first few laps. But Briscoe in the Acura is in the lead. He has 3 points after 8 races. This would be an enormous victory for him and also for Acura, who are likely to leave the series after 2025. So it would be a good ending for them if he can maybe win this race. Acura are not the only ones who will be leaving the series. Also McLaren are likely to leave the GT3 Series. But McLaren already announced they will be back with something else. And Engstler now making a move against Breining. Engstler up to 3rd place. Strong for Engstler. Engstler touches the wall. He touches the wall. and he's out of the race. Oh, I wanted to say he had made a good move and he's up to third, and then he crashes into the inside wall. Oh, he turned into the corner way too early, touches the inside, and I think he broke the suspension of his KFC Audi. And so the end of the race for Luca England. This will likely be the end of his championship hopes. He was in 8th place with no points now. This will be the end, I think, for his championship title hopes. Crash for Luca England, but we still have a few more laps to go. So the green flag is back out. We are back into racing. And Briscoe remains in first, but Vermeulen is close up in 2nd place. Then comes Brian Calado, and Kevin van der Linde is back in 5th place. And there's the move from Calado. The Ferrari pilot up to 3rd place by Thomas Breining, and is now chasing down the 2 leaders between Vermeulen and Briscoe. Vermeulen goes to the outside, but Briscoe can come at the inside and remains in 1st place. Next overtaking chance will be now into the last few corners. Vermeulen goes to the inside, but still Briscoe remains in 1st place. What a strong race so far from the Acura driver. 2 more laps to go. Vermeulen needs to make a move now if he wants to win the race. And there is the move on the inside. He's by into turn number 5, into turn number 6. Vermeulen leads the race, and Briscoe tries to stay close behind him, but the pace of the Ferraris is so strong this weekend. They are nearly unstoppable, but they had little problems in qualifying after an early red flag in the last top 10. But they are now back at speed, and only 1 more lap to go. And Vermeulen seems to be the fastest, with Calado now closing up to Briscoe for 2nd place. Maybe a chance for Calado to get by Briscoe and to get into 2nd place. He is closing up. Maybe a chance here through this corner. He goes to the outside. What a strong move from Calado. He goes to 2nd place. And so it's a double victory for of course Ferrari. Vermeulen wins the race in front of Calado, and 3rd for Briscoe. What a race and what a result for the Ferraris, who are really good this weekend. And for Vermeulen it's really strong, because now the championship standings in front, only 5 drivers are still in the race. 1 more race and 5 drivers can win it, with Götz, Vermeulen, Kelvin van der Linde, Andlauer and Ricardo Feller. 1 Mercedes, 1 Ferrari, 1 Porsche and 2 Audis. One of these 5 will win the championship, and it will be a thriller, I think, for the last race. It could be anyone's game of these 5, and I'm really looking forward to this last race after this thrilling one today, with a lot of drama, a lot of action and a lot of good racing today. These are the places 17 to 24, and now we can say the weekend is closed. The Austrian Street Course weekend was a good one. We will see you next year again for the Austrian Street Course race, and in 2 weeks' time we will see you for Rally New Zealand. Until then, bye bye.